I mean, as the show says, I'm all about weird over here. So, if the story is kind of weird and it's not, a typical story you're going to see, it's cool to see it in the world. So that's awesome that it exists. So, there's going to be some people out there that aren't familiar with Greg yet. So, for those that don't know about your comic series, Greg, why don't we take a minute to talk about what it is?
For sure, yeah. So Greg is a story about a man who has a condition, and his condition is that he's so good looking that if you see his face, your head will explode. And so,
So it's kind of like
um,
Zoolander, kind of just a little bit more
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Okay,
it's got that callback a little bit there.
right on.
I didn't even think about that until Chris mentioned it on his podcast, and I was like, oh crap, yeah, I guess so. Because I watched Zoolander when I was younger, but I totally haven't watched it in so long that I totally
Yeah.
forgot that they have that line of like being like extremely good looking or whatever it is. So I
And
was like,
that's
oh
okay.
no.
Probably maybe it was just like seated in your subconscious somewhere.
Maybe, maybe. But yeah, and so issue zero is about Greg's birth into the world. And so as he is being birthed by his mother, Angie, the doctor and all the nurses and everyone experience and see his good looks for the first time, which causes a chain reaction of everyone's heads exploding as they see this baby coming out. Um, which is becomes the delivery room massacre, which is what the issue is called. So, yeah, and
Which,
then
I've never seen a baby be born like that, but I've heard that it's kind of a mind-blowing experience, but you kind of took it and went the literal route.
yeah, yeah, 100%. It was funny because I was already working on this when my wife had our son, and so I was in the process of just like finishing the art like last year this time, and And so people, when I started announcing I had this comic and it's coming out and it's about baby and all this stuff, like people were like, "Are you okay, man? Like, do you have some like, is there something going on that we just don't know? Like, are you having some like midlife crisis or something?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"No, like I swear, it's just a weird idea that I had, and it's just lining up coincidentally at the same time as me having a baby. But this existed before my baby, so."
Yeah.